say that our office has failed in seeking and getting convictions for domestic violence.
That assessment by District Attorney Mark Gonzalez recently led to the creation of a new Domestic Violence Bureau.
And a week later, we're asking if there's been progress.
Yeah, we don't have it all figured out just yet, but we are putting things in the works.
Thank you for joining us. So we have an answer. The District Attorney's Office is making progress in its fight against domestic violence.
In fact, the new Domestic Violence Bureau was meeting with a victim the very day it was created. Our Jane Caffrey spoke with one of the prosecutors assigned to the Bureau, and she joins us live now from the Nueces County Courthouse. And Jane, these folks pretty much hit the ground running.
Well, Lee, the two prosecutors appointed to the task force have been meeting with domestic violence victims every day since its creation. Now, those prosecutors have been talking about creating a bureau for over a year, but they say in just the last week since it launched, they've already seen an increase in people coming forward to ask for help. Last year, Corpus Christi police responded to more than 1,700 calls for domestic violence. And now Erica Matlock, one of the prosecutors on the DA's Domestic Violence Bureau, is meeting in person with some of the victims of those violent confrontations.
One of the things is a need for immediate protective orders. And I think that that's going to help with our first contact with victims.
And close contact with victims is a priority for the Bureau. One way they're hoping to improve interactions with women and men enduring domestic violence is by having survivors of that crime volunteer along with the DA's office.
We met one at the press conference. She said, I can tell people things that you can't. And that's true. I've read the studies, I do the research, I know that, but I can't tell them something because I haven't been through it.
Those survivors will help with outreach programs in a Domestic Violence 101 course offered by the DA's office. Meanwhile, Matlock will hit the road this month, visiting other counties that already have domestic violence bureaus in place to learn about what works.
They staff their cases weekly with law enforcement, victim assistance, intake prosecutors and line prosecutors, and they said that that's probably made the biggest difference.
For Matlock, the Bureau's top priority will be addressing cases early.
Get in with victims soon. I think if they feel like the process is really interested in them, if they feel like we really want to help, we care about them, instead of calling them, a year, 2 years down the road, they're like, where were you when I needed help?
And Matlock adds one thing that would help would be more manpower. For some perspective, Travis County's Domestic Violence Bureau consists of 14 prosecutors working along with additional support staff compared to Nueces County's 2 prosecutors. Reporting live, Jane Caffrey, Chris 6 News.